Hello everyone. Today we are going to understand important international relations terms, especially international organizations. So, what are these? International organizations, or IOs, are like teams formed by different countries. They come together to solve big problems like wars, poverty, health crisis, climate change, and trade issues. No country can fix these alone, so they work together. Simple example. Just like in school you form groups for projects, countries also form groups. Some groups work well, some struggle, but all try to avoid global chaos. Let's learn about these international teams one by one. United Nations and its key organs. The United Nations, UN, was created in 1945 after World War II to maintain peace and cooperation. Let's break down its main parts. UN, United Nations. It helps all countries work together on peace, development, and human rights. UNSC, United Nations Security Council. It works to keep peace in the world. It can even approve the use of military force. UNG, United Nations General Assembly. All UN countries meet here to discuss world issues. ICJ, International Court of Justice. This is the UN's main court. It solves legal problems between countries. 2. UN Specialized Agencies and Programs. The UN also has special agencies that focus on specific global issues. WHO, World Health Organization, handles public health problems like diseases and pandemics. UNESCO, Education, Science and Culture, promotes schools, culture, and scientific knowledge. UNICEF, Children's Fund, works to protect children around the world. UNDP, Development Program, helps countries fight poverty and improve lives. FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization, works to reduce hunger and improve food security. UNHCR, Refugee Agency, helps refugees people forced to leave their homes. UNHAC, Human Rights Council, protects and promotes human rights across the world. UNCTAD, Trade and Development, helps developing countries grow through trade. IAEA, Atomic Energy Agency, promotes the peaceful use of nuclear energy. ITU, Telecommunication Union, makes sure phones and internet work smoothly across borders. ICAO, Civil Aviation Organization, sets rules for safe air travel around the world. WIPO, Intellectual Property, protects ideas like inventions, books, music, logos. 3. Global Financial Institutions. Some global organizations focus on money and development. IMF, International Monetary Fund, helps countries in financial trouble by giving loans and advice. IBRD, World Bank, part, supports middle-income countries to grow. IDA, International Development Association, helps the poorest countries with interest-free loans. IFC, Finance Corporation, encourages private businesses in developing nations. 4. Or regional organizations. These are groups of countries from the same area working together. EU, European Union, European countries working together for economy and peace. ASEAN, Southeast Asian nations, Southeast Asian countries promoting cooperation and growth. SAARC, South Asian Association, South Asian countries aiming for regional unity. BIMSTEC, Bay of Bengal Initiative, brings South and Southeast Asian countries together for trade and development. SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, a security and political group for stability in Asia. We, Strategic and Resource-Based Alliances. These focus on security or natural resources. NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, a group of countries that promise to protect each other if attacked. OPEC, oil exporting countries, coordinates how much oil is produced to manage prices. 6. Global Economic Forums. These are platforms where major countries talk about the global economy. G7, Group of 7. Wealthy democracies like the USA, UK, Japan discuss economic issues. G7, Group of 20. 20 biggest economies, both rich and developing, working to keep global financial stability. Conclusion: why these terms matter. These international organizations are not just names for exams. They are part of the global system that manages peace, trade, health, education, energy, and much more. When countries come together through these groups, they can solve problems that no one nation can fix alone, like a pandemic, climate change, or a war. So remember, these teams of countries are the building blocks of international relations. The more we understand them, the better we understand the world.